Hey, this is BlindFox and welcome at the second part of my ration review of the Latvian menu number 9. This expired in 2020, the 4th month, or 22nd of April. And filming this one back to back with the breakfast one, so we still have our coffee. So I'm not gonna use this one. Where's this coffee now? There. Where is the coffee here? Nope. So we'll use our other coffee. I don't know where's the other. There's the coffee. But I'll just use the same cup I've had at breakfast. And we're gonna do our almonds. This is just to show you the big packets of sugar you get, very much like some of, I think, the Russian ration. Very big packets of sugar. This is the size that some countries isotonic drink would be, but we are not going to use the sugar. And we've got our mushroom rice porridge, so I'll just go and mix this, and I will be back. This is going to be a second back-to-back review. The other one is going to be our dinner. So here is our little lunch. And I did add 100 mils of water, as they say, and it looked that I had to add some more. And here's our almonds. The coffee, as I said, is just the recycle from breakfast, but so let's taste our mushroom rice porridge. Mushroomy, ricey. This is not for me a porridge, this is more just a very fine rice. It's almost got the texture of, what do you call it, very stiff, coarsely ground maize porridge. But it has a ricey taste, you get the mushroomy taste. You can even add some more water maybe, but it does get soft quite quickly, within 5 minutes. This is quite soft. Then we've got our almonds. You can see they're normal, just almonds with still its little skin around them. And just normal, unsalted, unroasted almonds. Let's taste some almonds with our, not bad, gives a nice nutty taste to our mushroom rice porridge. Now coffee. Still the same Nescafe as that we had at breakfast. Now you do get 4 coffees, so you can sort of spread them out throughout the day. Or just make 2 huge cups of coffee or 1 very huge cup of coffee. This, as I said, is an 8-hour ration, although we are sort of splitting it into 3 meals. I'm just showing that it's possible. It doesn't matter how you eat your rations. This is, of course, your ration. But let's say, that, okay, now let's do, what did I think about our lunch? I did like the coffee. The rice porridge, interesting. It's very reminiscent of very coarse ground maize, almost not samp. What is you? We get the thing we call sort of. I'm not sure what the exact translation is in English, but the Afrikaans says milie rice, which is literally translated to maize rice. So not really bad. It's very much the same texture as this, but just a different taste. But here, mushroomy, savory taste. You do get that rice taste as well. And our almonds, just normally unroasted, unsalted almonds. And it goes actually well with our rice porridge. So this is the lunch part of this video, and we'll come back with my interpretation of the dinner part. See you just now. Okay, so here's our dinner part. We've got our chewing gum. Now I'm not going to taste this one, because I'm still going to finish the food and everything. Here we go. You can see this is sort of just a rectangular one. Look like this. Here is some more other car. I'm not sure exactly what flavor this is, but there's apparently a few flavors, and these are not sugarless chewing gums. So there we go. Now our tea. Gonna do the tea, our sweets, and our pork, I think, and buckwheat. So the tea, let's just look at it. Just a normal Lipton. And I think, see, Lipton gets everywhere. Just, there we go. Like that. And there we've got our sweets. And this is our sweets. We'll look at it just now. Got a whole lot of loose little sweets like this. So you can, of course, have this all throughout the day. Don't have to have this at any of the dinners. I like these little sweets. It's interesting. And we'll see how they taste. See how much of them you get. There's 3. There's 5. 6 little sweets. Here we go, 6 little sweets. And this is 250 grams of food, so it's a lot of food. And it's, I think, easy to open it. One of these just normal opening. There we go. The savory smell. Pretty much like this, almost the same as some of the Russian stuff you get. So let's taste. Quite fatty. Meaty. Savory taste. Not bad. But I think this will be, of course, much better. Eat it up. You can eat this cold, but it's very hard. You're just gonna break your spoon. So we'll go and heat this up and make the tea, and I will be back with our little dinner. So let's see how our stuff tastes. We will start with the buckwheat. Looks very similar to the Russian ones. So I've heated it up and you can see immediately it's much more looser. So let's taste. Similar to the Russian ones, but not the same. This one I think a bit more saucy than the ones we had in the Russian rations. I think the flavors might be a bit different. I like this, a savory meat taste. Buckwheat, sort of buckwheaty. Slightly fatty, not too much fatty, but these rations do have a bit of a more fat content when you do the Eastern European ones. Because I think it's a bit colder there. And it's sort of, I think, a different style of diet. So the fat stuff, you do get, you'd need that for energy, for calories, and to keep you warm in winter. And our tea, normal black tea. The last time I had this, the tea at the top sort of tastes normal, but the tea at the bottom very much astringent like. But this is just a normal black tea, nothing really much about this. Here is our little candies. A lot of pinkish candies. And it tastes like peanut butter. We've got a similar tasting candy in South Africa. I'm not so sure what they call it, but it just, ours looks like exactly like little peanut. Sort of the one, not the loose one, the one still in its shell. And then it's got a peanut buttery taste. This one has got the same texture, almost the same taste, but not the same look. So I'm not sure if all the flavors are the same. Let's just try another one. Here we go again. Pink candy. Sweet, nutty taste. I think it's peanut or some other nut, but I think it's sort of a peanut buttery taste. It's actually quite nice. It's not bad. It's not overwhelmingly peanut, but it's sort of a sweetish, nutty. I think it's a nutty. It might be something totally different, but it's nice. It's pink. It's not a strawberry or a berry flavor. Much more a nutty flavor to me. As I said, I don't know what you actually call those sweets, and if you still get them. They look, as I said, just like a peanut. There's very much similar taste to this. So this was our dinner and the end of our little Well, the second part of our, and the last part of the Latvian 8-hour ration, menu number 9. So it's possible to divide, as you can see, these rations in little meals. It makes sense with the way that the stuff you have, that it can be divided. Although this is just an 8-hour ration, you can always do it in 2 meals. But in a pinch, if you run out of food, there is enough food to construct 3 meals from this. So overall, I like the kasha, or the whatever, the buckwheat and pork, I think it was buckwheat. Slightly fatty, not as fatty as some of the Russian ones we had. Bit of a different flavor. Almost as if there's sort of a sauce in there as well. Soft buckwheat, nice meat taste, real meat slivers. Tea is just normal black tea, the sweet side was nice. And that was the end of the dinner part. So what I think about this whole ration overall. All the stuff was nice, everything sort of fitted together. The bread is the only thing that's a bit weird, because you have to still cut the 2 slices you get. It looks weird, but it doesn't. It tastes fine. This time I think it was the first I've never seen a Latvian ration, or I can't remember if I've seen one where the jams wasn't burst, but mine wasn't. This time the previous one did have a hole in it. Not a lot of jam. The coffees is nice. The rice porridge was nice. The almonds is just normal almonds. And that is basically our whole ration. So this was our little ration, and thanks for watching this with me. And I don't know, it's really difficult for me to get single meal rations, because it's just the postage and stuff is just too expensive to justify normal single rations. That's why I normally do 24-hour stuff, which you can divide up into 4. It's a bit cheap, or it's a bit easier for me that way. So that was our little ration. So thanks for watching. Please support the channel, please subscribe, please go and donate on patreon.com, and see you at my next ration review.